Hey there, I'm Ben. Welcome back to part 2 of the XM5 review, where it gets salty. Let's talk about the physical interface, the buttons. So I found these pretty easy to push by accident, notably when I'm in bed or when I'm doing yoga. But let's get down to my favorite topic, volume control, which honestly, it bothers me to a great degree that we are still playing this stupid tap game. I had really hoped that Sony would have introduced a better system, but as yet, it's still garbage. How can it be that I had play, pause, track, and volume control on my wired headphones from when I was a child, but now I have to tap out a coded message on my headphones? It just feels like a large step backwards in the world of interface design. I would really love to see a hybrid of Apple's STEM design and Sony's touch surface, and I know no one asked, but what I really need is a physical button for play, pause, and then swipes left, right, up, or down for track and volume control. And as much as I'm sure this is easier said than done, I am deeply frustrated by the fact that the largest tech companies in the world can't seem to figure out how to do this well, or maybe they're just withholding this feature for a later generation. Either way, it's annoying. Hey there, Editing Ben here. I just wanted to point out that Apple actually has done this fairly well on the new AirPods Pro, but to be honest, they still have the stem, and the stem gets caught on things. It's kind of a pain, like it's almost right, but they're still kind of fucking it up, so yeah, that's all. Oh yes, and in their infinite wisdom, they also added another function to this single button, by the way. There's the Spotify launch button, which, you guessed it, adds another pattern of taps to the headphones, which are already being used. I really feel like consumers deserve better. This is so ridiculous. There is a better way. There's got to be. Weirdly, going back to the Bose Frames review that I did ages ago, it's just such a terrible idea from a design standpoint to have only one button. Hi, Editing Ben here again. Yes, I know it's technically 2 buttons, but let's be honest, it's still kind of a garbage design. I've encountered this more than once, and honestly, I just don't have the words. Okay, next let's talk about the bugs. Now, some of these are one-off errors or things that I couldn't replicate, but it's worth noting because they do definitely factor into the overall experience. First, we've got the random pausing glitch, which seems to relate to it being paired to more than one device. It's happened twice now, and again, I'll just be playing a video or maybe Spotify, and all of a sudden it decides that it wants to pause, and so I press play, and then it decides to pause again, and this kind of keeps happening until I reset things. I really don't know what I did to fix it. I don't know why it's happening, but it does happen from time to time, so if you know about that, comment, please. Share your information. I also had a bug where it disconnected from my Mac, and then it just would not play sound on my iPhone for some reason. I don't know, again, why this happened. I reset everything and it started working again, so not sure exactly what the deal is with that, but okay, summary. I guess to put it in a nutshell, I'm really angry and disappointed about these headphones. They don't really seem to be better than the XM4s in any really measurable way. I guess they are smaller. Honestly though, I wouldn't recommend buying these unless you already need a new pair of headphones and you can't get any XM4s. Granted, the experience might be a little bit better if you're an Android user, but I guess overall I'm angry because the issues that are in these headphones transcends which device you use. There were so many things about this that could have been better, specifically the single button issue. Instead, Sony decided to just suck in its gut a little and release something that feels old, tired, and boring. Yes, I know there are a ton of good people who worked very hard to produce this mediocre product. Props to them. That doesn't change the total lack of vision and forward thinking from whoever's leading the design team on this project at Sony. Lastly, I do want to be fair and acknowledge that these have incredible sound. They sound delightful. I honestly can't find a better pair of earbuds for sound, but I would also say that in the context of the development of this product, this is not a step forward. It's just a repackaging, making it slightly smaller and reselling it. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'm BRBTG, and as always, I'll be right back.